So and that one's proof down to 101. A lot of our stuff is cast strength, so straight from the barrel.
Okay.
So this is proof down to 101. This is a 95% rye, 5% malted barley, just over 8 years. And then we put it in a secondary cask for 10 days. It's a medium toast barrel. So it's got a little bit of toastiness to it. So technically it's a toasted rye.
Yeah.
And the barrel number on the toast barrel was 7, like 007. So we called it Live and Let Rye, so a James Bond reference. So so that's what we'll get you started with, and yeah, give it a shot. So
now let it sit in the front of your mouth for about 5 seconds.
I was about to say that's the whiskey tasting stance. Anytime you got that one hand on the hip,
your first drink is gonna shock your palate, especially at 1 o'clock or
1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Ooh, that's smooth. That's dangerously smooth.
Yeah, so that's 95% rye. Most people don't think that. If I don't tell them that it's a rye, they'll think it's a bourbon. Because we've got a lot of sweeter ryes that don't have that like rip your throat out kind of spice to it. And there's no dill, there's no mint or any of that stuff like the typical ryes will have. So that's kind of like a bourbon drinker's rye.
amen to that.
I like that. That's nice.
Grab a proper toast.
Proper toast?
Yeah, that one's.
Don't you dare touch my fave.
That's yours, not his.
So do you guys like sell single bottles on their own too then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So anything you try that's not available, I'll tell you it's not available.
Okay.
Because some people don't even want to try something that's not available. And then, yeah, do you want to pull a sample of that barrel 344?
Do I?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that the customization,
You wanna take a look?
For what you're trying to do too, you literally
Or
get to walk right
we'll do that
over
after
there.
this. We'll try these and we'll do it.
You get to walk over there, choose your barrels. He'll help guide and make sure you're on track with what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Come over here blended. They'll bottle whatever your people buy right out of here. And when they leave with that bottle, it'll fuck them up. That's the nicest way to put it.
Yeah.
And then I'll be here to shoot the video.
There you go.
And take the photos. So when they get the photos and video,
Put it on the website.
see what I'm saying? And I know I know the wife, so his wife was a graphic designer as well. So they love content in a way where, we can present it.
Get through compliance. That's the hardest part.
They don't want people to know they got money. They're like, so what do these people do?
That's right.
But if they do comply, you'd be surprised. This basically is turned into like an event type thing. So we lean into it a little bit more. They'll be like, yo, I got to get there, get the video, and get a picture. And that's just, we're at the start of it.
The atmosphere is really good too.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
dude.
it's meant to kind of
The whiskey
kind of
wall is
relax and warm light colors.
I tell you, see, he said the whiskey wall. Remember I told you to create the wall of whiskey at the place they gotta come and do like this.
That's that Instagram moment, the whiskey wall.
See, man.
Many people have been taken down with the whiskey ball. Present company.
So some of this might be too good to make an old fashioned.
No, that's the point.
It might cut it too much.
Well, you can do whatever you want with it.
Okay.
If you said, hey, these are superior bottles that I want to drink neat.
Yeah, neat.
Do you have something a couple years younger that I could get to make for
It's
old
almost like
fashions?
asking for A1 sauce with a good steak, right? I don't want to ruin the steak.
Kind of, but that's I fall into that category.
Yeah.
But I'm never somebody to tell you how to drink your whiskey.
Yeah.
Like you can do what you want with
Yeah.
it. So, but yeah, we've made some really good stuff, and we're actually gonna play around with some cocktails for a private party coming up that wants a whiskey cocktail. But yeah, we've got a rye. It's actually barrel 350. It's a 6.5, maybe 7 year rye, so a little younger than this.
Okay.
And it's got like this orange zest already to the rye straight from the barrel.
Oh, nice.
So I'm like, man, this is gonna make a great old fashioned. So
That's the laziest part when I make an old fashioned. I don't want to peel an orange for this.
yeah,
it's already got it in there.
Yeah, this thing, and then yeah, we've barrel aged some Luxardo cherry syrup.
Yep.
So we've got so basically you're making a barrel aged Manhattan or old fashioned straight from the get go. So yeah, it's fun.
Yes, so I heard you talk about kind of like getting in the wedding venue space. Have you cracked into that yet?
So just through the venue that we used for our wedding for
Wasn't that
my wife
that
and
Knott's
I.
Landing place I drove by on the way here? Was it?
No.
That's like a castle. You see that
No,
thing?
yeah, that's,
I didn't know.
that's a really nice venue.
I'm
It
glad
was
Allison
just
didn't see
there.
that when we got married because I'm sure that's expensive.
Yeah.
I looked it up online real
That
quick. I
one's
was
nice.
like, woo,
It's very nice.
it's
yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, but the ones that we've done, we've actually got either the groomsmen have come in, or
That's smart.
the groom will come in and
do like a gift for the party.
yeah, either a gift for the groomsmen that come in, or if the venue allows to serve the whiskey, then whatever they make will be served at the wedding. So then they have like a beer option, a cocktail option, and then hey, we've got our own whiskey that we're serving.
Well, the reason I asked, so one of our clients, they're getting into that wedding venue space, so they have a resort down in Glen Rose, which is a ways away. But they had like a Christmas like market thing, and they had some outside vendors come in to kind of do things. But they're always looking for like partnerships along that space as well, and that is beautiful out there. In Glen Rose, Texas, you don't think you're gonna find like a Mexican inspired resort. As soon as you get on there, it's like they like came straight from Cabo. It's a really cool spot, and they have like, I think it's like 80 rooms, so all the guests can stay on property.
Oh, that's
and they
cool.
have the wedding venue space on its own. So we stayed there for July 4th. They did a really good job. Really proud of them.
Yeah,
But
so
they're,
we could
that'd be a
make 375 milliliter bottles and have one in everybody's room ahead of time. And, yeah, there's a lot you can do.
And the husband, he retired from like Fort Worth PD,
Nice.
so they have this whole like cigar and whiskey club they do as
yeah.
well. So they
got
would
quite a few of those kind of
love
guys.
that place.
Yeah.
And then they get to be part of their functions as well. They're going into wedding season right now too, so that could be a.
Yep.
I'm always trying to get them. They're just great people, so I'm always trying to get them connected with some good folks.
Yeah, we'd love to meet them and set something up.
I may always bring Ellis out here. He loved this place.
What's the name?